Hey guys, welcome to the CE Tooling. And on today's video, we have the new Klein ratcheting ball screwdriver, ball grip screwdriver. I've been waiting for this for a long time. For transparency's sake, Klein did send this out to me. So thank you, Klein, for sending this out. This screwdriver, from what I've seen from the other videos that were posted, is going to be amazing. But the question is this a screwdriver? The one screwdriver to rule them all? In Lord of the Rings fashion. We shall see. I'm gonna open it up right now, and it'll be opened up the next time you see it. Alright guys, let's get into the stats over here. Ratchet handle accepts most 1/4 inch 6.35 millimeter bits. Bits lock securely into ratcheting handle and allow for quick, easy replacement. Oh, really? Look at that. Look at all the kinds of bits you got that you can do. Double-sided, the double-sided stubbies. So these are like the regular double-sided. These like the stubbies like the Klein has. It does the flip sockets. This is made in Taiwan, guys. But I got a feeling this is going to be a good one. So this one does come with the JIS Japanese bit number 2. See the little dot? That little dot signifies with the thing, it's a JIS bit. And it has the 6 millimeter, aka 1/4 inch, well, slightly, like a tiny bit less than a 1/4 inch. Slotted bit, locking 1/4 inch adapter. Look at that, guys. Forward and reverse. So the good thing about this is the forward and reverse action on this thing. So this is the screwdriver itself. It feels comfortable in the hand. Look at that, guys. This actually feels more like a true grip than the OG. This one's very comfortable, guys, though. This one has, I don't know, there's something about the original, the grip. They did a great job with the grip. They did a great job with this one. It's just a little bit different. This one feels more like a traditional Klein grip. So if you look at this, you can see that a lot of the DNA from the Klein grips are in here as opposed to this one, but not exactly the same. They're both very good. This one's more ovalish, round, and this is more round. You can see over here the ratcheting mechanism and stuff is in here, like going into the, I would say, is that acetate? It's in there pretty good. Now let's take a look at the measurements. They're about the same size. Let me see. Yeah, about the same size. I can't really tell because I got the camera in front of me, but yeah, they're about the same size. So that's them. I didn't separate them. They both have that JIS bit. They both feel good. Like this feels good. This feels like a little pinch, I don't know, something a little pinch better because it's, I don't know. I don't know if it's the ribbing. But again, this is a personal preference thing. This isn't for, like, one person may think this feels better. Another person may think this feels better. I don't know. I think this one might feel slightly better, but this one feels great too. This is excellent. They both feel excellent. They both feel great. This has, I don't know how many teeth this has, but somebody said in another video either 40 something or 60 something. I don't know. I'm gonna reference that. But my gosh, this just feels awesome. Look at this. You can actually get a grip on these because of these little ridges, and this is a very grippy rubber to get the turning. And the good thing about this is, unlike many other types of ratcheting screwdrivers, usually to go forward to tighten you have to go all the way back, but in this case forward is forward. So let's put it in lock position. If you're trying to lock it right forward, you go like this and you go forward. Look at that, guys. And if you want to go backwards, you just rotate the head all the way to the left. And there it is. Look at that. Right now we got in forward. This thing feels pretty similar to this one, metal-wise. Let's take a look at the inside. I will say this, though. I checked it out before I unpaused the video. Look at this. So this is the Gen 1. Very easy to pull back on the collet here, on the little plastic collet, the locking mechanism. Very easy. I think it's got advantages and disadvantages. For some people it's an advantage, for some other people it's a disadvantage. This is again a preference thing. Me, I like this. It feels good. This is the new one. It's a lot tighter. You can feel the resistance here. Very tight. So you got to make sure that you put a little bit more pressure to get that back, to get the bits out. So here's the new bit, and here's the old one. So the old one says Klein Tools, and the new one says just Klein on it. So let's see. Let's look inside. Let me get the light. I'll bring the light over here so you guys can see. So now, over here, I think they put that, like, they brought up that, like, ring in there. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me check this one out, because this one's different. This is the Gen 1. You can see the ball detents in there. Does this one have ball detents? Yes, it does have the ball detents, but it's got like that little ring inside. So it'll start locking earlier. So it does continue with the ball detents. I see 1, 2, 3. I'm glad they kept that design, because after the Centrifix from Weha, this is probably the best bit holder on the market. So the Weha has the honor of being the best bit holder when it comes to holding the bits, but this one's second best. So this one's going to be amazing, guys. This is going to hold very, very good. So let's try putting this in. So that's what it sounds like in forward, backwards. It feels so good. I really like this. This is smoother because it's got that, it's just that like rounded plasticky, but I don't know. It is difficult to decide which one's better, because I love them both, guys. I do. And then smoothness wise though, this one is still smoother. Because this is a 72 tooth, and this one has a sure locking mechanism here. So let's put it in the lock. It's pretty locked. It doesn't have any play. Where, let's see, put this one on in lock mode. It has very little play. We're going to compare these. I have the blue one of this, so we don't really need to test this one out, but just for comparison's sake. This is also 72 tooth. And then we have the Vessel. This is a 36 tooth. This feels good though, guys. Let me see when it's on lock. Yeah, that's got a little play in it. But you know what? I still love this. This is still a ball grip screwdrivers are my best. This favorites. This is the standard shaft one, but it does this too. So this got a fixed shaft blade that these come with, different sizes of Phillips or different sizes of slotted. And they turn into stubbies too. So this is a 36 tooth. I mean, it feels good in the hand. I love the Vessel grips. You know, Vessel really makes an awesome screwdriver. The grips are fantastic. I just wish they would extend the grip further down. Keep this style, but like this over here, what they did with the grips is fantastic. So like, unlike the Vessel, you get the extended rubber. I think that's fantastic. Like they did it in the Gen 1, and Annex kind of did it. But theirs is a lot shorter. So if you see that, so you got definitely a little bit more extension in your fingers, which I think is a good. Let me put this in tightening to turn it around, because you know, even with smaller hands, like this is still a little bit like. I would have to like put my hand back more to be able to kind of like actuate this. Hold on, let me put that in forward. So when I'm turning it, let me put that in back. I'm used to the other one now. So I got to go like this, put my hand in this orientation instead of my more natural orientation, where this way. So I think the Vessel has the advantage here. And I know like there's other ratcheting screwdrivers like this one. This, gosh, guys, this one is very smooth. This is the 13-in-1. Gotta love this one. This is a very nice screwdriver. You hear that? It's so smooth. This one's a little bit louder, but my God, it just feels so good. These ball grips, I say all ball grips, they feel good. They feel good. I haven't had a bad one yet, you know. I'm really liking this, guys. This is definitely going to be one of the top dogs. It does feel heavier than the original, and it is heavier than the Annex or the Vessel. I feel the Vessel's like probably might be the second heaviest, but this one's got some weight to it, but I don't care. That doesn't matter to me because it's just one screwdriver. You're not bringing 10 of these. So let's check out some of the bit holding prowess on this. So here is the Klein 13-in-1 bit, double-sided. So this is like the stubby bits. Let me see if we can. It goes up to there. Yeah. So a lot of you guys know that we have 1/4-inch shanks, kind of like this. But by the way, this is the Japanese version. So both of these are Japanese lengths. They're 13mm, where the American versions are 9mm. So we're going to take these bits that we have here, and we're going to insert. So that's a 1/4-inch versus a Japanese. So you see that difference? There you go. So this is the American style, where this is the Japanese style. So it's got a longer shank over here for the locking. That's probably a better representation right there of them right next to each other. So not a lot of bit holders can hold the Japanese style. The Klein can hold it. Look at that, guys. Solid as a rock. Here's the other. This is the Vessel Japanese. Very good bit. Gotta love this. So we'll put this to the side. I'm really liking the fact that even double-sided bits are no match for this style. You can also, you know, use this kind of like in a stubby form. So you can put like a I think it's a 1 1/4-inch bit before it goes in all the way down in the handle, but it doesn't matter because you can get this out easily. So all you have to do is pull the release lever, and it just lets go easily. So let's try out the screwdriver on the famous wood block that we have, that we always use, with some of the screwdriver bits that we always use. All right, what did I do with my Phillips? Oh, here it is. It's on the floor. This is the one we've been using lately. So JIS, let's put it. We're gonna start our own. This is gonna be no pilot hole. All right, let's make sure this is on Tighten. All right, look at that. No pilot hole, guys. We're going straight for to the jugular here. Look at that. I gotta tell you guys, this screw grabs very well. All right, let's put it in reverse. I gotta say, these JIS bits, Phillips heads, absolutely phenomenal. I am feeling some fatigue, but that's okay. I don't care. All right, let's try the big one in a pre-drilled hole. So this is kind of, this one has a lot of wear and tear on it because we've used this for a lot of testing. So let's try. There we go. Nice and easy. Very good. Now we'll take it out. Oops, my bad. And that we weren't in too far. So this is very nice. Let's see, do we have a slotted? No. Must have I must have put it away or must have fallen. But either way, you guys saw this in action. We made our own pilot hole using the ratcheting. So this one is probably one of the best ratcheting screwdrivers ever. Potentially the one screwdriver to rule them all, guys. This is the one. And this one. And maybe this one. These are probably, I'm going to say, these are the top 3 dogs in the fight right here. It's kind of like, I got to say, Vessel's my favorite brand of screwdrivers, but I love the Kleins and I love the Annex too. But honestly speaking, I got to give it to both these for the best screwdriver of them all. Like, I got to say, guys, this just feels so good. I like that, the way that it's a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm going to give, you know what? I'm going to give this to the Klein, guys. I'm definitely going to give it to the Klein. This is going to be probably my best ratcheting screwdriver. In my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. Some of you may think the Annex is better. Some of you may think this is better. Some of you may think the Vessel's better. This is my opinion. And that's all I have to say on that. The good thing is, on the ratcheting portion of it, so the Klein line, right there, the logo, is where you lock the bit in. So right now it's set for tightening. You guys see that? And then if you move it to the middle, the dot's on the Klein, so that means it's locking. And if you move it to the back, it means you're ready for loosening. So that's kind of like a little neat little secret feature for the Kleins. There you go. Better with the light. So I definitely give it to them. But the one thing a lot of people have issues with is finding the right bits. And I love the Klein bits, but I think Klein should come out with a set of 4-inch and 6-inch bits, like a whole set. Don't give me one bit. I think Klein should come out with the whole set of their ProFlex bits in 4-inch. So this style in a ProFlex bit like this, but with a regular Phillips, regular JS, slotted, Torx, squares, all combi bits. Give me one of those, and you have quite the pairing with this Klein. But that's why I love these. These are the Geinzern fixed edge bits, and they come in 6-inch and 4-inch. And the best part is you can lock this, and now you have the ultimate bit. This is what Klein should come out with. Something in this size, but all the sizes. You know what I mean? Don't give me a whole set. I don't care what it costs. Give me a whole set of all, even some hex. Put some hex bits in there. I would like to see that. Geinzern makes these friggin' awesome bits, guys. I really love these bits because they are perfect for multi-bit drivers. So any multi-bit driver that's got this style with the shorter shank, as opposed to this one. This one, you need a 1-inch bit. 1-inch bit is perfect for this. Not this, because this is silly. You can't put, number one, this isn't going to fit in there, but say it did. Say it was a 1/4-inch shank, you're not going to want this. This is ridiculous. But I'm talking about a multi-bit screwdriver, kind of like the Central Fix, the Weha Central Fix. This style, even maybe this style from the Klein. So any kind of like that bit driver. Hold on. Really makes a difference with these screwdrivers. Look at that. So I think this match is a match made in heaven, because this is an actual 4-inch bit. You know what I mean? Look at that. It gives you the perfect length. You can put a shorter one to make it like a stubby, or if you want, if you need like a longer shank, here's your 6-inch. Look at that. And it feels like, this feels like a fixed bladed screwdriver, guys. It does. So if you want long, you can use this. But if you want like a standard length, this 4-inch Geinzern fixed edge is the way to go. Now Klein does offer this screwdriver. This has those really extraordinary long bits, like super long, like 8-inch. I think that's 8-inch. That might be even longer, but when you put it in the shaft, it's going to be shorter because you're putting it in the handle. So let's see what this one. So this is a Phillips and slotted. This is the Phillips number 2 with the slotted. Let's take a look at see how this fits, guys. This is Klein's. Look at that. If you really need long, check that out, guys. This is Klein's bit. There it is, Klein Tools. So if you guys need long, go for this. And it's solid, guys. There's virtually no play. Just like the microest like tiny millimeter of play, but because of the way, probably because of the length. But it feels like a fixed bladed screwdriver, guys. So that's an option. So you do have, like, say this is like, oh wait a minute, this is definitely bigger than, because this is a 6-inch bit. This is way bigger. That's got to be 10 inches, but it's got to be 10 inches before you put it into the shaft. So it's got to be 8 inches at the most. You know what I mean? And look how you can use that. You can use that in any type of configuration of length. So this can do the same thing for the most part. That's what makes this versatile, guys. You can put your flip sockets on this. You can put nut drivers on this. Use this as a nut driver, ratcheting nut driver, guys. This is amazing. So I'm gonna say this right now. This is the screwdriver, the one screwdriver from Klein to rule them all, like in Lord of the Rings. This is gonna be my precious. My precious. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Hit the bell for notifications. Hype the video if you can. Have yourselves a good day, good night. And as always, the CE Tool Den is out.